Don't know why I just licked my finger. All right, so first thing as always is we need our base. We always start with the base here. Let's get our screws out. Okay, first things first, they want us to go ahead and put the little bit, excuse me. Let me borrow your knife, little bit. It's a really sharp knife. I got to be really careful with it. All right. So, but these aren't screws, they're the casters, sorry. Casters are different design than the previous models. I'm taking a look at my other one right now over there. Slightly different design, still same hard plastic with the metal plug-in part. You know something I have noticed about these? I do like how easy they slide in. So yeah, they've definitely, GTRacing has come a long way since we started reviewing them and working with them. Definitely they've come a long way. Okay, turn around. We're going to put in our piston and there we are. Oops. Piston goes in like this. This goes in like this. And we are done for this part. We're going to set this to the side. All right, that's set to the side. Let's keep going. Next, I'm going to move Little Bert out of the way for this because I don't want him to get hurt. And we are going to continue with putting the actual seat together. So, take a look at this actual seat. All right, Little Bert, I need to borrow your... I need to be really careful with this, like I said. Super sharp. Yeah, this seat looks a little different than other ones. Wow. Okay. So a couple of things that I'm going to take note of right off the bat. Very nice and soft. I like the stitching on it. Not bad at all. I'm gonna say for these chairs, for GTRacing chairs, the quality has gone up a little bit more. Very good stitching, very sturdy on the sides. All right, I like it. I like it. Okay, the first thing it wants us to do is, the first thing the instruction manual wants us to do is put the back on. But yeah, we need to do that first. Okay, let's go ahead and put the back on. You guys should be able to see this whole process. So we'll see. Again, handy dandy. Be very careful. Man, it's like hot knife through butter, man. Wow. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at this right now first. This stitching is really nicely done. We've got the ace on here. So I have reviewed before the Ace M1, the Ace S1, I believe we did too. The S1 was the first, and the M1 beige, which is the current chair that I use and love the most because it is fabric. Unfortunately, on the L3s, they don't have a fabric one yet, but this is the newest one of their line, promising to be the most high-end that they provide. And so far, I'm actually agreeing with that. This is a really, really nice stitching. Ooh, well, look at that. Lava. So there's a lava with its unique design. You can still take these off if you want to clean them, but don't really see the point why. And this right here, if you guys can see it right here, this right here is the newest thing. Oh, do you hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me put my microphone close. Let's see if you guys can hear this. I don't know if you could hear that, but that is going to be the new lumbar support. So yeah, we might have to put this instead of our current unboxing chair. But wow. Huh. Interesting. Check out this. Look at that. I don't know what those pins do. Maybe that's what holds the retention, the that holds the system, the lumbar system. Okay, anyway, let's continue. We're going to put these together with, it says to put these together with the M screws, which is going to be the big ones, I'm thinking. M8. The M8s for armrest, mechanism, and angle adjuster. Yep, these ones up here. I'm going to need that knife again. Being very, very careful because it's so sharp. Goodness gracious. Let's see. All right, so we're going to need 4 of these, as well as the hex. Now, I usually like using my own, but we're going to go ahead and put this one together with the one that comes with it. All right, let's see. Double check here. Yep, okay. So, go ahead and raise this up. Hopefully we don't drop it. And, oh, interesting. All right, I'm going to say this right now. That was a much smoother experience than I'm used to with putting these on. Okay, we're going to put the first one in a little bit. And we're going to find the threading for the second one. There. Put that one in. I put a lot of these chairs together in the past. And one of the things that I'll tell you is you can really tell the difference in the quality of these chairs and how difficult or easy it is to put, especially this part together. Sometimes because they're so mass produced, you know, the threads aren't well made, or they won't line up. That you guys saw, that was extremely easy. And actually, because of the tension, these actually, here, I'll try and put this one in like this. Look at that. That is actually a little too easy. I'm a little worried now. I'm a little worried that something else is gonna come along later. Other thing I'm gonna say right now about this chair, before we even continue, is I like how it feels. Feels very sturdy, very, I don't know. I don't know if I can say that it feels comfortable before I've actually sat in it, but it kind of feels comfortable before I've actually sat on it. So, okay. All right. Goes that one. And let's find the other one. The other one's right there. Go ahead and put it in. I want to remind you also that I'm doing this with gloves, which has proven tricky in the past. In the past, we've had to remove the gloves to put some stuff together. This one, actually so far, is proving to be okay. So I didn't completely tighten the ones on the other side, because I don't like doing that till I've gotten them both in. Man. All right, I'm quite impressed with this chair so far. All right, this screw down here, this one is being a little difficult on me. This one is being a little tight. I don't know if I threaded it in incorrectly. I don't think so. But just in case, we're going to pull this one out. We're going to take a look, make sure there's nothing obstructing our path. No, it looks fine. Nothing obstructing our path. Let's try with a different screw. Maybe it was a screw. Was it a screw? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. Okay, so this screw might not be so effective. That's okay. Next thing we're gonna do is, it tells us to go ahead and put in on the covers right away. Okay, so interesting. All right. So because of that, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to tighten all these down. I don't know if you guys can still see me. Hey, All right, let me tighten all these down here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the covers on here because that's what the instruction manual wants us to do. Sometimes I would even do these a little bit out of order, but since we're doing this build we're doing the full build with you guys, so we'll try and... one thing that I usually don't like about these, if they don't have a spacer, is that sometimes what happens, that those little squeaking sounds you might get from your chairs. So we're going to see why. Maybe they have some sort of different system so that they don't have to put spacers in there. Sometimes too, in certain chairs out there, if they do start squeaking, I just go ahead and go back and put a spacer on it after. These both look identical, except one is definitely a little fatter than the other one, which I'm going to assume that's because of this. Yes, because of this mechanism over here. So I'm going to pop this in here, there, and then we're going to use the I and the N. Where are the I screws? There's caps, and it wants us to use an I screw. Wait, were the I screws the ones that we were using? No. Oh, for dust cover. Okay, so we need to use the dust cover screws, which are these little guys over here, and there's these little caps as well. So I think that these are going to be, yeah, I can use them with the same one. So let's hope that we get these in as well. Yeah, we totally need the 3 hours later. All right, there we go. And we put a little safety cap on it as well. We put this little cap on it, like so. There we go. Right as rain. Okay, let's do the other side now. All right, other side. Pop this in. Get my screw. Screw. Find it. And hopefully we do this one less time. Okay, next step is putting on the bottom parts. So I think for this, I'm actually going to do this. All right. Let's see. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And then we are going to do this. Oh, it worked. Okay. We're actually hitting the bottom there, so that's actually pretty good. So we are on step 5 where we're going to put the armrests on. We're going to go ahead and unpack these. Very simple, very nice. R goes with R. And we might have a little bit of a problem in putting these on because, yeah, it's going to be a little high. So I could put something under this. Or, let's see. What could we put to raise this up? You know what? We're just going to go and do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. This is actually a lot heavier than I thought it would be. Okay, let's see. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back up and I'm going to lay it like this. And we're going to hope that they will reach here. Get back down a little more. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to put them like this just because okay, so this is going to be a little difficult, but Who said anything worth having in this life comes easy? Wait. I think they may have labeled these wrong, guys. Yes. They were labeled incorrectly. Okay. So, just something for you guys to keep an eye out. They may be labeled incorrectly. No, I got one left and one right. I got them right. It's just they were labeled wrong. Okay. So mine were labeled wrong. My left one was labeled as right, and my right was labeled as left. So fair warning, keep an eye out for that. I got two rights, but they weren't both rights. One was a wrong. All right. Okay, let me see. Actually, I may have to get a power tool for this, because it would be a little faster. No. We'll just put this together the old-fashioned way. Okay, so we're back. Finally got it done. Littlebird is now reading the instructions, and he is in charge of the knife now because it says I can't be trusted with it. And we've got him on. Now, I will say this. I made this a lot more difficult than I should have. I realized after I was done that I could have just flipped it upside down, laid it on his back, and I could have just, you know, put the arms in that way. Something to learn from next time. This is the first time that I've put together something on this table here in this setup. Now, if you notice, we do have an R and an R. Yes, we do have two right arms, but no, we don't. We do have a left arm and a right arm. It seems like they put the wrong sticker on here because they are opposite. If they were both the right arm, this wouldn't have worked as well. So I'm glad that I don't have to ask them for a replacement. Next thing we're going to do is, or I guess the last thing we're going to do, before we put the chair on here, is we are going to go ahead and we're going to put on the base now. The base that is going to control the hydraulics and all of that. I'm going to tell you right now, this is probably the most heavy duty base that I have seen in a while. We also have the double levers. So I'm guessing we're going to have one for back and forth, one for up and down. This thing is heavy duty. It does say do not touch. Do not touch the mechanism with tilting. So don't touch down here. This is also that's a bored out metal core right there, guys. Wow. Okay. So yeah. Let's go ahead and put this together. Facing to the front, 4 screws. All right, let's go. And this time, you guys get to watch this part because I can do this. All right, so this is good. It's going to be a little difficult once we get to the bottom, but that's fine. Another one. Much easier. Now, when you can see what you're doing, everything is so much easier. Little bird's judging me down there. He's like, it all should have been so much easier. Okay, again, we're not tightening them all until we have them all in. Oop. Almost lost that one there. Ooh, okay. Can we get these in without that? Yes. It's a very tight fit there. Oof. want to scratch it up, so we're gonna be a little more careful here. Can I also go under? No, I can't. Okay. Go ahead and loosen this one a little bit. Loosen this one a little bit. Okay. We're gonna try and get it. Then we're gonna let it fall back a little bit. Seems like we broke a part off there. This is definitely a big boy chair, though. I don't think we've ever, unboxed or put together a chair of this size before. Well, apart from the one that I'm sitting in currently. That's a big chair too, but that's a big and tall chair. This doesn't seem to be a big and tall chair. It just seems to be quite a hefty chair. There we go. There we go. And after this, we are done. So as chairs go being put together, this one wasn't that hard actually. I have noticed that the higher the quality of the chair, and obviously the price tag as well, it is a little easier to put them together. So if you had someone helping you to put this one, or if I was putting together like on the floor or something, I might have to do it next time. Definitely a lot easier. Okay. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Nice and tight. Here we go. Nice and tight. Could probably use a little more. There we go. And last one, nice and tight. All right, there we go. So we are done. What I'm going to do now is because, well, no, we can't put it here. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to drop the top onto it. And we're going to see what all the hubbub is about.